kind of warm outside today. It's only 9 o'clock on a Sunday. Thank you for joining me. Good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. The parents continue to do great. My dad said he thought his throat was a little rougher, sore than it had been the day before, but otherwise he was feeling good. All their vitals are good. Mama's doing great. So that's good. He said, well, you know, I heard that COVID, you feel good for a couple of days and think you're better, and then you start feeling not so good anymore. And I think that's how the other variants of COVID have been. I think Daddy and Mama got Omicron because it never went into their lower lungs, which was good because my dad has asthma, and so we got very lucky there. Because Omicron seems to stay in the upper respiratory area, so. But they're doing very well. They sounded good. I told them about all the good wishes and prayers and healing thoughts that you guys sent them, and they were so grateful. They said, oh, please tell them thank you. Please tell them that they worked and we're feeling much better. And we really appreciated it. I thought it was really sweet. My mom was there, oh, please tell them thank you so much. So anyway, thank you so much from my parents in addition to from me. So it's Sunday. We're supposed to have freezing rain today. I'm not sure when it's supposed to start, but it's supposed to be in the morning, so it would be soon. But the weather out this window isn't looking too bad, except that's east, and we get our weather from the west, so I think not too bad weather is leaving, and maybe the freezing rain is coming from the west. We shall see. I can see out that window. It's looking gray. My gizmo thinks it's sunny. It's not. But it's not supposed to last all day. Dennis thinks we'll be able to take our walk this afternoon, so that'll be good. He did want to run to the store and get his health food store and get some milk and things for making yogurt and paneer and things like that. So we spent a very companionable day yesterday, puttering around in the kitchen and talking, and it turned out to be a really nice day. I made crackers and I made biscotti, and he worked on some white chocolate, which is always fun. He's still trying to perfect his chocolate, you know, so he's been doing stuff with chocolate lately. He opened another one of his 5-kilo giant blocks of chocolate the other day, so he's going to be making chocolate stuff. And the house smells so good when he does, as you can imagine. So that's what we did yesterday. I ended up reading the second book in the trilogy. I think it's called the Inheritance trilogy. And I put it in the down bar of yesterday's vlog by N.K. Jemisin. So who knows? Sounds like I might be reading today for, oh no. But today is Craft with Christy Day. So I will be doing my first drinks on my drinks shelf. I have not done anything to facilitate the stitching of the bookshelf, so maybe that plan is going out the window. I don't know, but I did work on my drinks shelf, as you saw the other day, and so I'm ready to go for January, and so I will be doing drinks tonight with Christy, so that'll be fun. And I am planning to work on Dennis's hat. I'm making him a Musselboro hat. I've decided to go with two yarns and keep my fingers crossed that it'll be tight enough and warm enough. If it's not, then I will wear it and he can wear my other one till I make him a new one that's tighter, because the other one, the one I made him, fits him how he would like. So, but I think this will too. I'm wondering if I should go down a needle size. I did the other one on a size 8 needle, and I can't find any 7s or 6s. I don't know. I have to go through my whips. Maybe that's my next podcast. You know, keep it or work on it or frog it. That's what I got to do. Work on it or frog it. Because I can't seem to find some of the needles that I think I should be able to find. Although I'm not very good at putting them back, which is my own fault. So anyway, today's going to be a quiet day, though. I'm not planning on going anywhere particularly other than walk the dog. And so I'm going to be crafting and puttering. The house is starting to get dusty and a little bit cluttered. The biscottis, we dehydrate them after we cook them because we like them really crisp, like normal biscottis, because these are keto biscottis, so they are gluten-free. But they don't crisp up exactly the way. Well, I've only ever had commercial biscotti, except the biscotti that I made. I don't think I've ever had anybody else's homemade biscotti. But the commercial biscotti, even the fancy biscottis that you get, you know, like individually wrapped at Starbucks, although I don't know how fancy that is. But, you know, they're very dry and crisp. And that's what I want. Not a common texture in keto. So, but we dried them a long time. I dehydrated them a long time, and I'm not sure that they're quite crisp enough. So I'm going to have one this morning, see what I think. Maybe I'll have it with my second cup of coffee. I don't want to have it too early because I'm not really hungry. And see if I need to put them back in the dehydrator for a little while. And Dennis has some recipes that need dried lemon peel and dried lime peel and dried orange peel, and we don't have oranges. So he's going to have to buy oranges and grapefruits. The tonic water actually takes grapefruit skin, but of course we don't buy citrus fruit other than lemons and limes for cocktails. So I'll have to buy those today, and then we can skin them and maybe dry the skins. I'm not sure, since we have the dehydrator out. So anyway, just be puttering. Nothing particular going on. We're watching the Omicron situation with despair. Not really despair exactly, but you know. And the situation in the schools in the United States. Well, Dennis read me an article that the high school kids in Oakland, California have threatened to strike. I'm like, go kids! Because they're like, you know, this isn't safe. We need N95 masks. We need outdoor seating for lunch. We need, you know, testing, or we're not coming back. They set a deadline for the 18th. And if the school district doesn't do what they think they need them to do to keep them safe, then they're striking students. I think that's great. Personally, I think that's great. I'm like, go students, you know. High school students are old enough to assert themselves and you know, let people know what they need to be safe. They're paying attention. So I think that's great. Anyway, watching too much news. Reading too much Twitter. Yeah. But the story's on Twitter, you know. Anyway, so we're trying to figure out how to adjust our protocols for Omicron. Because even though, thank goodness, it in some cases is milder, and I think my parents got a mild version of it, and I'm very grateful for that. It can still cause all the problems that the other variants have been causing people's health long term, and you know, it's not something to get lightly, that's for sure. So well, we're doing our best. All you can do is do your best. So we're thinking about our protocols and trying to stay safe. So we have the best masks we can get, and we're very careful. We're, doing what we can. Meanwhile, it means we're spending a lot of time here, so I'm thinking, well, it's dusty. It's getting dusty in this room all around my decorations, and I'm thinking, well, should I dust around my decorations, or is it time to take down my decorations? It seems so early, because I normally do it in March. I think it's a little too early. I think one more dusting around the decorations, because I'm still enjoying my decorations. I do not turn my lights off. I have lights on my tree and I have lights on my mantle, and I keep them out all the time. So when I come down in the morning, everything's lit and it looks so pretty. And I have lights around this window and around my door, and those were up all year. Those have been up for the last couple years, all year round. So I don't know. The ones over the door are starting to burn out. The sliding glass doors, they've been up for a long time. But I might feel like I have to do some kind of window treatment if I don't have my lights on. I don't think I'm ready for that. Anyway, I think I'll just putter around here and straighten up and clean. I'm still happy with my table. It looks a little junky, but these, I still haven't ironed my mug rugs. But this is just the only thing I have to figure out how I'm going to deal with my driver's license, because I do need a new picture. As you can see, I've changed my look considerably. Oh. So I have to, I do need a real ID, which is you have to go special documentation to prove who you are so that you can fly on airplanes and things. And I think I need that. So I'm gonna have to go in. That doesn't make me feel very good, to tell you the truth, but we'll see. I think I have till March. My driver's license doesn't, I think it's around your birthday, which is why I got this. And, yeah, so. That's the only thing on this table that does not belong here. And that's because I don't know where to put it so that I know where it is. I don't have a driver's license application spot in my house. You can't really, Christy said that, listening to some organizer person or something, is you can't put things away if they don't have a place. And that's my problem. I have too many things that don't have a place. But slowly but surely I'm working on it. But I think I have just decided that I'm going to dust around my decorations once more. And give myself a little more time with my decorations, because I do like them. And it always feels so empty right after I take down my decorations. My Christmas cactus is almost done. Only all the flowers are wilted, and except one. So it was been beautiful. I have it sitting right in front of me here on the table so that I can look at it all the time, and it's made me smile, I have to say. I was talking to my sister a week or so ago, and saying all the news is bad, and I said, well, I have some good news, and I sent her a picture of my Christmas cactus. It's making me smile. So, you got to take your joys where you get them. And of course, in your knitting. So I'm going to be working on Dennis's hat today. That'll bring me joy. And I've been thinking about starting another pair of socks. And I'm going to be working on my drinks shelf with Christy. So lots of crafting in my day today. That's my plan. Anyway, that's it. No big revelations, no big newses, just puttering along. Everybody's doing well. Aura's doing well. I've got lots of food and I'm not going anywhere. I'm like, okay, good. But she could if she needed to, because she's all cleared out and not icy, unless we get ice today. Unless she gets ice today, then I'm gonna have to go and check her out. Although we left her some salt, so I suspect if it gets icy, she'll go out there and salt her sidewalk herself, which I think she could do safely, so I'm not worried about that. But we'll also stop over and make sure she's okay today or tomorrow. She's not gonna go anywhere on a Sunday, so stop by tomorrow, see if she needs anything. Well, Dennis, we'll call her and see if she needs anything from the health food store that Dennis is going to. We always call her. Do you need anything? We're going to the store. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please, please stay safe and stay safe.